Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and today let's talk about my most ambitious annual book challenge of every year. It is the challenge in which I try to read 50 videos in a month. Let's talk about it. Oh man. We did a little bit of a camera angle change because I tried to get it wasn't even all, almost all the books in that shot, and now they're all over everywhere, and I've destroyed my shelves. So let's sit down and talk about the books. The 50-ish, there's more than 50 here, 50-ish books I'm gonna try and get to in the month of March. So for those of you guys that don't know, I participate every year for the last, I think this is almost maybe my 4th or 5th year. I don't think it's my 5th. This is my 4th year participating in Middle Grade March, who are hosted by these lovely people here. I've been a part of the challenge every year, and every year I have failed to complete my own challenge of trying to read 50 books in a month. I don't know if that's gonna happen this month either, I'm gonna be so honest, but I'm always ambitious. I always think it's fun to just go through my shelves and look at my middle grade and try to knock out some of these that have been on my shelves for years. I love reading middle grade. This is one of my favorite reading months of the entire year. So yeah, it's kind of fun to just go through, and a lot of these books are pretty nostalgic reads for me because they're books I read when I was a child. So yeah, I enjoy these. I also will say, sorry, I'm out of breath from grabbing all those books. I will also say this line blurs slightly for me of children and middle grade. So some of these technically may qualify as middle grade. I technically just count it as anything above like a picture book and below a YA is kind of the range, and anything not like super basic from a reading level. So yeah, that's kind of how I tend to lump all these together. Like I said, some of the ranges might be younger, some might be a little older. It's kind of just how I put it all together. So without further ado, I have 50 books plus. I think I have 60 almost books to talk through here, and this is even all the ones I'm hoping to get to, but these are just a few that if I get to in the next month, I will be thrilled. So let's go ahead and rapid fire through them. So the first round that I'll kind of speak to is a bunch from Beverly Cleary. So a couple of years ago, I read almost all of Beverly Cleary's backlist. If you don't remember her, she's an author that wrote about Ramona. She wrote Rigsby. She was really big in like the 50s and 60s, I think. Like my dad read the books. She's been around for a while. I actually don't know if she's still alive. Someone fact check me on that in the comments below. But I didn't actually end up finishing all of her backlist in the last couple of years that I used to read her books, so I have a few that I keep trying to get to, and I just want to knock them out this year. So, rapid firing through these, there are some of these that I think technically would be considered YA. I consider them middle grade. The first is The Luckiest Girl. Then we have Ralph S. Mouse Socks, which is adorable. Jean and Johnny, I think these covers are so cute. Sister of the Bride, and Emily's Runaway Imagination. I know there's a couple more in here, but I'll probably find them as we like dig through the pile on my floor. A couple of random ones. Again, these are really nostalgic reads for me, so if you read these as a kid, let me know down in the comments below. The first one I have is The Birchbox House by Louise L. Aldrich. Super good. I loved this book as a kid. Then I have Eager by Helen Fox. Then I have two from the Dragon Chronicles. This is Dragon's Milk and Flight of the Dragon Kin by Susan Fletcher. We have, of course, a classic for the newer generation. This is The Wild Robot Escapes. I'm also going to try and see if I can get The Wild Robot Protects, which I think is the third and final book in the series. I loved The Wild Robot, so I want to continue on in the series. Then we have a book by Neil Gaiman. This is The Graveyard Book. I'm excited for this one. Another random one we have is Hatching Magic by Anne Downer. Super cute. We all know I love a dragon book. Some random, again, classics is Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry by Mildred Taylor. I've never read this one. I know, shocking. Then I have Grump, The Fairly True Tale of the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs by Liesl Sturdiff. Super cute. I have Willa of the Woods by Robert Bentley. I have one that I picked up recently from my book Owl Crate unboxing. If you guys saw that video, this is Tree Table Book by Lewis Lowry, one of my favorite authors. Then, shifting gears a little bit, we have The Misfits, A Royal Conundrum by Lisa Yee. I thought this was actually a graphic novel. Turns out I was wrong. It is a middle grade book. So I'm excited for that one. Then we have The Wide Awake Princess by E.D. Baker. Then we have a beautiful book, Ichabod by J.K. Rowling. I haven't read anything from J.K. Rowling since, of course, the Harry Potter series, so I'm very interested to see how I like this one. Then we have The List by Patricia Ford. This, I think, is about words or like language being really restricted, which I'm very interested to read. Then we have The Trumpet of the Swan, another classic from my childhood by E.B. White. This is the author of, oh my gosh, what's the word? Charlotte's Web. Love these books. Then we have The Abominables by Eva Ibbotson. Just looks super cute. Oh, and here's another one, a couple more by not J.K. Rowling, Beverly Cleary. This is The Mouse and the Motorcycle, Strider, Dear Mr. Henshaw, and 15 by Beverly Cleary. Okay, let's talk about another author that I want to get through some of their backlist. Again, I read a lot of their books for a previous middle grade March back in the day, and I just kind of want to clear the shelves of the stuff that I have from them that's like not as popular or well known, but I still want to get through their stuff. This is Roald Dahl, so I have quite a few left from him that I need to still read. This is The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar, and 6 more stories. Then we have Going Solo, which I think is his, I think is part of his biography. Then we have Danny and the Champion of the World. We have Boy, which again, yeah, I think this is his biography when he talks about being a child. Then we have, oh, another one of Beverly Cleary's. This is Runaway Ralph. Is that all of the ones that I have for, I think that's all the ones I have for J.K. Rowling. Okay, so now let's shift into another, oh, not J.K. Rowling, I meant Roald Dahl. What am I trying to say? Okay, let's shift into another author of, again, a lot of backlist. I had a series for a while where I would just pick up books by authors that I read as my childhood, even if I had never read the book. Case in point. The first one I have is Jacqueline Wilson. This is My Sister Jody. Then we have Cookie. I love the art of her books so much. Then we have Secrets, The Illustrated Mum, Clean Break, and The Bed and Breakfast Star, which I love her hair. So cute. Okay, now let's go on to a couple more, again, random one-offs of just books that I think are cute and want to read. Another one by Liesl Sturriff. This is Jack, The Fairly True Tale of Jack and the Beanstalk. I just think those look so cute. Then we have The Enormous Egg by Oliver Butterworth, which the name is incredible. Then we have another two by Eva Ibbotson. This is The Great Ghost Rescue and The Secret of Platform 13. Then for a little bit more historical fiction, I have The Red Scarf Girl. I think this one follows a girl from, communist China, which I'm very interested to read. Then we have a sequel to one that I think I read last year. This is Kenny and the Book of the Beasts by Tony DiTerese. I absolutely love his art so much, so I'm excited to read this one. Then again, another classic, I have Where the Red Fern Grows. I've never read this. I know this was a big one, I think in elementary school when I was growing up. I know this one's sad. That's all I know. And there's something that happens with the dogs. This is just, again, a random one. This is The Elevator Family by Douglas Evans. I think this family lives in an elevator. That's all I can remember. And then we have Freaky Friday, which, yes, this was originally a book back in the day. I remember reading this, I think, again, in elementary school and enjoyed it, so we picked it up. Okay, let's talk about another couple authors that I'm enjoying or want to read more from. This is Pinkie Pie and Ginger Pie by Eleanor Ates. I think these are both 2 in a series. I've read from this author before and really enjoyed it, and I love the artwork for these, so want to give these ones a read. A couple of animal themed books. We have The Girl Who Lost a Leopard by Nizara Farouk. Love the art on this so much. Sorry, I know I'm a little blown out right now. It's pretty late at night. And then we also have There's an Owl in the Shower by Jean Craighead George. So cute. Okay, rounding out the last random ones that we've got. This one is The School Story by Andrew Clements. I used to love this book when I was younger because I wanted to be a writer. Then we have All Because of a Cup of Coffee by Geronimo Stilton. I don't actually know who writes these for real, but it's the one with the mouse on the cover. I loved this book as a kid. And kind of random, but the other one that we have is 9 Lives, Ginger, Nutmeg, and Clove. Did I read this last year? I don't know if I think I read this recently. Maybe I didn't, I can't remember. But this is a little cute cat story. I remember having a bunch of these when I was younger and just thought they were so cute. They're about a litter of kittens and the little adventures they get up to. I just think it's adorable. So I'm excited about that. And if that is not enough, I plan on also trying to get to a couple of my Wizard of Oz books in my series. If you guys remember the series that I'm trying to read for this year, I think I'm going to finally start my series read for that, which I'm very excited about. And I'm going to see how many books I can get to in my Paddington collection. I haven't read these books in quite some time, but they've been sitting on my shelves, and look how cute they are. I just think they're adorable. So I think there's 15 in the collection. Yeah, 15 books all together. Very excited to try and read some of these. They're so short and so cute, and I remember loving them. So I'm excited to get to those. But yeah, that is it, you guys. I feel like I rapid fired through that. So if there is any books that you're excited to see me read or check out, I might be doing reading vlogs. I'm still debating if that's gonna happen, depending on how the month goes. Maybe we'll just do like weekly check-ins or progress check-ins. Let me know what you guys want to see down in the comments below. But yeah, I'm super excited. Again, I love these challenges. I love participating in this every month or every year. And there's just a fun time. I get to read some really nostalgic books, so it's always a good time for me. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, let me know down in the comments below if there's any books you want me to read or any books you want to read along with me. Would love to find out from you guys. But other than that, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to see more of my face, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!